Guys, I'm gonna move you guys here in just a second. There we go. You guys were laying on top of my hair rubber bands. Okay. I know, first up, Crazy Hair Tuesday. Ooh, gotta love crazy hair, right? Okay, I'm thinking about doing this. I don't know how many people will be bored with it, but I'm gonna try and do it. And I'm gonna do my favorite movies / the DVDs I have. So, this is part 1. So, I'm not going to do it every day, saying, well, here's part 3, here's part 7, stuff like that. I'm going to do it in between. So, also comment down below and tell me what your favorite movie is. I might have it on DVD. You never know. First up, I don't have any Blu-rays because 1, I don't have a Blu-ray player, and 2, they're so expensive. Why do I want to buy a Blu-ray player or a Blu-ray? Hello? So, I know people are going to judge me on that one, but oh well. So, the first part of my favorite movies / what I have on DVD is the first classic. It is, of course, if you can't read it, it says Terms of Endearment. It has Deborah Winger in it, and Shirley MacLaine, and of course Jack Nicholson in it. And my mom and my sister and I watch it every Mother's Day. And my sister and my mom always cry at the end. I don't very much, you know. But, you know, I like watching this. I even like to watch it commentary, and it's timeless classic. I love it. If you haven't seen it, I urge you, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm not going to do a whole movie review. I'm just going to tell you who's in it, and if you want more to look up more reviews, I will make a list on what movies they were, and you could look them up and review for yourself and go, oh, that kind of looks like a good movie. Another thing is I'm a huge Winona Ryder fan. I mean, no matter what. She could be beating up aliens for all I care. I still love Winona Ryder. And the one Winona Ryder movie I love is Heathers. I always think about my friends and I, because we basically were bitches. We were fighting like them, and we're kind of like the movie Heathers in a way. And if you haven't seen it, I will give you a little cliff notes. And of course it has Winona Ryder in it. It has Christian Slater. And it has Shannon Doherty in it. So, I love this movie. That's all I could say. It's a good chick movie. Another classic I love, some of you know, some of you don't know. You're probably guys going to laugh at me for it, but I'm a huge, huge movie buff when it comes to overseas, especially in London. And the like 80s / 90s, not much of the 2000s of movies that were seen in London. I love those kind of movies. And some of you do know and some of you don't know, but my weakness is Hugh Grant. I love Hugh Grant, and I love him especially in 93, 90 through 94, when he also did this movie, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, and 9 Months. I loved his hair like that, and I thought he was so cute. Anyway, I'm in La La Land thinking about Hugh Grant now. 4 Weddings and a Funeral. This also reminds me of my friends and I. when we would always get invited to weddings. It's got a lot of English actors in it, except for Andie MacDowell. She is not. It has Kristen Scott's Thomas in it. Simon Cowell. No, not American Idol Simon Cowell. It's got Hugh Grant, of course, and Andie MacDowell, and Charlotte Coleman. I don't know if you know who Charlotte Coleman is. Here, I'll try and see if you guys can see her. She's the one right here. She is now dead. I hate to say it, but she died of an asthma attack in 2004, I think. Yeah. Oh, and it also has Rowan Atkinson in it. If you don't know who Rowan Atkinson is, I'll give you a hint. Mr. Bean. He's in it. It's a corny but funny, cute, you want to snuggle up kind of watch movie. It's kind of bad, but I'm into a little bit of musicals, especially when I sing to myself when no one else is around, and I bring that up. Funny Girl. This is my best friend Brian and I's movie together. We love singing along to Funny Girl, and even when I'm just trying to upload a video or watching something, I always sing songs a part of Funny Girl. And it's a really, 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 really cute movie. But there's a lot of singing in it. And it's based on a play, so half of the movie you get a 10-minute administration. So it's a good one. A lot of people make fun of me because of it. Classics. I'm going to do back-to-back classics because they're with my favorite actress in the whole wide world. And that is Audrey Hepburn. First up is Roman Holiday. I love Roman Holiday really bad, and Gregory Peck is my favorite actor. It's really, really sweet, and it's kind of like, will he get the girl, will he get the girl, Willy, Willy, Willy kind of thing. And it turns out she can't. They can't have each other because she's a princess. Audrey Hepburn plays a princess. She escapes from the castle, and she basically wants to run her own life and start it all over. She gets her hair cut, and she tours all over Rome with Gregory Peck. And Gregory Peck is an American reporter and doing a news report on the princess. And he doesn't find out she's a princess until his assistant slash photographer says, you know, you're hanging out with the princess. And so he pretends that she's just a regular Italian chick who wants to see Rome all over. It's a sweet movie. Another one is Breakfast at Tiffany's. No, not because my name is Tiffany that you automatically think that my favorite movie is Breakfast at Tiffany's. No, it's got Audrey Hepburn in it, and it's a sweet movie, and she's got an orange kitty, like Max, but her kitty's name is Cat. Poor cat, poor slob without a name. Yeah, I did that movie, part of the movie. And it's also a good book. Truman Capote wrote the book. Now, I'm sorry if I'm making this really, really long. I promised myself I didn't make it too long. And I'm sorry I'm talking really, 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 really fast, but I'll make a list on down below and tell you what movies they were, so if you go, what movie was that? I'm just talking really, 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 really fast because I really, really, really don't make it long. So, a movie that was my favorite movie when I was a little girl. I even named my baby doll after the song and after the movie, and I always told my mom, when I get older, I'm going to have a little girl and name her Peggy Sue. Yes. Peggy Sue Got Married is my favorite movie of all time. I'll give you a little cliff notes here. Kathleen Turner's in it. Nick Cage, Helen Hunt, believe it or not, Helen Hunt's right there in the middle, and Jim Carrey is down here below. It's basically she has like a heart attack at her class reunion, and she thinks that she's going back in time, but she really is just dreaming about going back in time. And she's trying to start her whole life all over again. And she's just got a divorce, and she wants to make her life all over again. Going back in school, trying to get with the big jock who is also a slash poet. And turns out he wants to be with her, but he wants to live in Utah, and he wants to become a polygamist. So then she thinks, he really was like this? He wants to be a polygamist? Well, I'll go with Charlie, who is Nick Cage. He plays Charlie Waddell. She tries to go back with him, and then he doesn't want to be with her because he found out that Peggy was messing around with a big jock slash poet, and he was getting tired of it. And so he said, and then he realizes, I can't live without Peggy. So, all in all, Peggy wakes up from her dream, and she gets back with her ex-husband. So it's a sweet movie. Another movie that I've loved since I was a kid, and I always think about my best friend Shannon with this because we always laugh when we hear The Singing Bush. And the Singing Bush is played by Randy Newman, believe it or not. You know, the one that sang, "You've Got a Friend in Me." Yeah, that's by Randy Newman. It's got Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin in it. And yes, it's 3 amigos. Yeah, you gotta do that whole effect. Like I said, I always think about Shannon and I, because we would always, when there was still VHS tapes around, and I would spend the night at her house, and she and I would always rent 3 Amigos. I don't know why. And it's a classic. You gotta laugh at it. It's fun. I highly recommend seeing it. HBO kind of helped a long time ago putting it out. That was when HBO was actually cool. But those were my favorite movie reviews slash DVDs I have. So if you like that I'm doing commentary of what I like and what movies I have, comment down below on my thingamabar. Did I say it right? I don't know. Oh, before I forget, guess what? I have 62 subscribers. Yay! High five for you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. I love you guys. Keep on subscribing. Also, sorry if my vlogs are boring, but you know what? Life is random and I'm in it. Catch you guys later.